and Mis 30s.
Woo! Let's go.
Hola,
señoritas. Welcome to Mis 30s podcast. My name is Cristina Acevedo.
And my name is Linda Mendoza.
Yes, and we're so excited to be here with you ladies. It is the month of
February.
And what? Love.
What's love?
Yes, Linda. So this podcast, we're going to chat about life's lessons, healings, wounds, development, growth, failure, and so much more.
So, we're doing this in just hopes to be able to share our stories, to encourage other mujeres out there to live their best lives. Absolutely. Porque sí se puede. And to embrace their mistakes one life lesson at a time.
Yeah. So follow us on Facebook, YouTube, follow us on Instagram,
and Mis 30s.
We love you. Welcome to Mis 30s podcast. Woo! It is the month of February, and we're so excited because it's the month of love.
Yeah.
Love. Who doesn't love love? Okay, so we're kicking off with this episode for you lovely ladies today.
Sí, para ustedes. So, we're going to kick it right. We're going to go right into it. Like, when you're on the road of love, or when you think of love, you think of love like, should I go left or should I go right? Am I going to take the good love or the bad love? So there's two different type of loves.
Dos caminos.
Sí, dos mujeres, un camino. Dos mujeres, un camino. Okay, so I love that song. Do you guys know what song that is? All right, make sure you let me know. Okay, so you take the road and you're like, okay, because we gotta love. To live, we gotta love, right? So you take the road and you're like, should I take the good love or the bad love? And so, because love can be good or it can be bad.
And I think of all the heartbreaks, love, because anybody can break your heart, right? I mean, I'm a lover, so I know because I get my heart broken all the time.
Aww. And I think that a lot of us actually get our heart broken all the time because we expect something that another person has a total different mindset and being, and just they're not right mind readers, and like, so we expect this different way of treatment because we are the best one, right?
Or we have like different like languages, sort of say, right?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, like our languages are different. Like, even though we're speaking English, sometimes you are catching things very different from another individual.
Absolutely.
And you have to learn your person depending on who your persons are,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's tough.
It's so tough.
We all hear things differently.
Yeah.
And there's studies all around that show that, we all have different languages in reality.
Then the Word of God says that He made us all not understand. So He made us speak in different languages so that we wouldn't understand one another. Because if we understood one another, it would be a straight path to heaven. But here, we're not robots, right? It doesn't necessarily say that, but here we live in a world of choice that He doesn't want us, like, it talks about the way that people can climb up if we were all to understand one another.
Yeah.
And the Lord doesn't want us to do that. Which is crazy, right? Because you'd expect Him to want us to all be on the same page. But everybody really is in a different story, in a different situation, for a different path, for a different purpose. So He didn't allow us to fully understand one another. It says that in the New Testament, I think. But
you definitely got to look up on that and definitely read it back to you ladies on the story and post it for you guys.
And so anyway, so there's good and bad love, right? And so you get to choose which path you take right? And so for me, I want to talk a little bit, and I want to start it off with good love, and then I guess we'll close it with bad love, and then we'll wrap it all around, because bad love is actually good love.
Ooh.
Right? So because we all need it to grow. But anyways,
I love that so much.
Yeah, so good love, what does it mean to you?
Good love to me is just being around, I guess, family. You know, good love is like being able to protect one another, being able to like do anything for an individual, because you know you're a family. You know they love you, they want to protect you. You know, you guys take care of each other, right? That's how I always looked at love, is like family.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I think about. And
Definitely. Yeah, it is family.
Yeah.
Because with family, you know that you can't just step away. Like, you gotta push it through.
Ooh.
And that's how I feel like for me too. Like, love must be long term, and really the only people that we can give love to is to family, because only family really is long term, you know. And so we love people, and then we could also love things, right? Which, if we love certain things, it basically like consumes us in our time as well. So once again, it deals with time. Like, I love to go to the gym, right? Or I love to go get high, or I love to I'm serious. So like, there's all of this type of loves, right? And so it requires time.
Yeah.
What else does love require to you?
Love to me is really just being able to be there for another individual. Like, speaking about individuals, but love can be like, oh, I love my dog. Oh, I love my new shoes I just got. I love this dress. I'm gonna wear it out with the weekend with my girlfriends, you know, or go to that cocktail party, you know.
Like a quick expression.
Yeah. Like, but that is a lust that people can be thinking is love, because people are all consumers at the end of the day. You got to learn to be savers.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's just horrible. Sorry, but like, people are just going mad in debt.
Yeah.
We're in a huge deficit happening right now. Inflation's going up.
Crazy.
It's not the same how it was back in the 80s.
No.
To buy a home. What happened to the American dream? Broken-hearted, fallen angels. That's all we see around here. So we got to start recruiting angels to bring them to church.
Okay.
All right, so love to me, good love to me is just being able to be there for one another.
Yeah.
It could be just your community. It could be people that you work with on a daily. It could be with people that you go to church with. It could be with people that, you know, you go to the same coffee shop with, you know, and you happen to run into them. Maybe you go to school. But your community, you know, you gotta love your community. And at the end of the day, it's just all about the people you share time with and break bread with, I feel.
Yeah.
That's what becomes family. You know, there's some people that grew up in foster homes. There's people that, you know, have grown up with maybe a grandmother that's taking care of them and doesn't know the love that can come from a mom and a dad. I have, you know, been, you know, very, very fortunate to grow up with a mom and a dad. I know you have,
me too.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, so it's different when you see different perspectives or meanings of love when it comes from different people. You know, at the end of the day, love, it could be more deeper, like in the spirit and the soul, you know, like the way Jesus died for us on the cross, you know, something like that.
It's like a big sacrifice.
Yeah.
Love is a sacrifice.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I love
and
that.
If you wouldn't feel that pain of a broken heart, or somebody hurt your feelings, you wouldn't feel that pain. You wouldn't know how the pain that Jesus had went through on the cross to die for us. and you wouldn't know that. So if we wouldn't all feel pain, we wouldn't know that pain that Jesus went through. That's what.
And I feel that like definitely love requires pain, because it's not until you learn through that pain that you're like, dang, like this is true love, right?
Yeah.
So it's like time, it requires, and then at one point it does require that deep fall at some point. Like our true love is that deep pain.
And I think we all go through that.
Yeah.
Whether it's your mom,
Even
your dad,
your
a friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Children, you have children. I don't have children, so she could talk to you about that on a different level, and that's pure love.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, talk about it, you know, that's amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so it requires, you know, consistent every day, you know, almost every day, thoughtfulness of that person, you know, trust. That's good love, you know, transparency, patience, consistency, honesty. That's good love.
I love that.
And then there's bad love, right? When you choose the road of bad love, where you are a deceiver, where you are a liar, where you are just looking for yourself, right? When you are not attentive, when you are not interactive. And we can all be that at certain points as we're dealing with people, no matter where, from our closest loved ones to a person that's making a left and we're pissed off because they're not turning left. So like we can you know, choose bad love so quickly, that is completely opposite of what good love is, and the potential between both of us really it determines of the choices that we make, right? But yeah, and for all of that, I think that love really requires being present. Which comes back to having time and being the honesty and like being considerate and all of that back all over again. It's all a perfect circle.
And don't waste your time, honey pie. I'm just kidding. No. So, yeah, I mean, that's beautiful, you know, being able to understand love, you know, on different levels. For me, it's just like, sometimes you want to see the good in everyone. Yeah. Sometimes you have to endure somebody's anger. Yeah. Growing up, I had to deal with my father's anger. And I think that's something that I carry with me to this day, because I'm able to endure other people's anger sometimes. Yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it, and I'm just really thinking about this right now, and I'm just like, wow. Like, it's like stuff we go through at a younger age, that what love we dealt with is the love that we carry with us. And that's what determines our love, wow. And I think if we all just leave it at Jesus' feet, I love that, we can all take up our cross together and surrender to Jesus, you know, initially. And I know it's not easy, you know, I'm not telling you guys to surrender, you know, but I'm telling you to surrender. But you know, it's not easy, you know, because you can always walk a straight path, but you can always take that good road to good love, or that road to bad love. And it's like, it's just all a love game at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's why Jesus wrote all of these beautiful stories in the Bible, because he wanted us to find that good road to love. Yeah, absolutely. Right? Yeah. And I think that's what life's all about. Yeah, well, he's the light. Finding that good love. Yeah, so love can create all of the vibrations of light and energy and good vibes, right? And it gives you the butterflies. But in order for that to happen, like if you think of that innocent love of falling in love with your first love, or with a new love where you're just like, I want to be with you all the time, and there's no arguments, and it's the perfect little lovebird story. It's like that's like all this energy, right? And it's like all this attentiveness and all of this love and all of this touch and all of this care. And so in order for us to carry that out over time, we must be in that initial moment of like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. Yeah. But
that's how it is when deception comes, and you have to be like that too. Like, oh my God, I love you so much, but you hurt my heart. Or
And
you
someone
broke
kicks that
me.
can that you're sitting on. Someone kicks that can of paint that you turned over to sit on. They're gonna kick it right underneath you, and then boom, there you go. What happened? What happened to that good love?
Sad, but that's how fast things can turn.
Yeah.
That really is how fast things can
And
turn.
don't go around kicking people's cans now.
It's all about choice. But anyways, we just hope to encourage you ladies a little bit. And thanks for keeping up with our nonsense and our thoughts.
My.
But we really wanted to connect with you gals and kind of just share a little bit about what we think in
What
this
do you
month
think
of
about love? You know,
Right.
what do you guys think? I know you guys are probably looking at us and you're listening to us, but we can't wait to get to know you guys.
Yeah, I want
That's
to
the
know.
cool part.
Like, yeah.
Connecting.
Tell us about love, good love, the roads that you've chosen.
Oh my goodness. I bet you're just probably thinking like, wow, there's been a lot of roads.
Yeah.
Us too. It's like a catch. It's like a catch and release
Yeah.
for me, you know? I mean, I went through it.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to go through it no more.
No.
You know, you just got to choose that good love, guys.
Señoritas, los queremos muchísimo. Thank you so much for being here today. We will see you in March. We hope that you followed the 21 days of prayer in January. This is what we're going to do every January moving 40 until we are 40 years old.
Wow.
Until we get through our 30s. And I hope you join us too. And if you're older than us, your lessons are important for us. And if you're younger than us, let us know if our words are a little bit of wisdom for you and are here for you and are really coming bluntly and honest because we love you gals. So other than that,
Here we are.
and Miss 30s. And Miss 30s.
Woo! Let's go. We love you.